in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan.
Thank you very much. It sounds like when you hear the chanting, looks like Lupapo, no, Shah Lupapo. The Eastern world, the Lupapo is double body. Their body is so tall, double than us. The body is so tall. So this just the sound. It looks like a person who recites a very tall body. Thank you, okay? Yeah. So. Longer than this, I think people might fall down and sleep. 그래. 칼아 집에 내줘 담바 너무 저서 누바볼라 마에 보지 나 저한도 저좀 아가 사마라서 아까 사모다 파와 건져서 그래 동다 제 시와다 medenne 깨나다 tomorrow put on dash the janta del Sanje Jadam Sanje Chanju Badu Dani Jesu Sanje Jadam Chanju Badu Dani Jesu Nage Chinye Dola Sanje Jala Janju Bado Gade Jasoji Gage Chinye Gebe Sanai Dola Benje Soji 아니 저 노진이 이제 제가 들어보고 진짜 간다 안다도 난 먹는 것도 저 뭐인데 just 저는 다 찾다 나로 그거 땡긴다 와저가 보면 이제 제발만 봐 땅만 보고 원만 봐 드라마 봐 다들 던짐이 좋아하니 지시돼 봐 저에 산데면 내가 담바다라 차다로 다 그래 네 that purpose of one's life, that is not just to it happen to oneself, and then to benefit others, and then in order to free numberless helping, hunger goes animals, human beings, asura beings, intermediate beings, free them, everyone free them from oceans of samsara suffering, on the cause, and then bring them to the peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization to the Buddhahood by myself alone. Therefore, I must say to state omniscience. Therefore, then I'm going to tell the teaching. Dhamma, there's so they write it that all listen teaching, then at the beginning, maybe what Nagarjuna said, from Buddha's teaching, the sutra, what's called Patsachulung. Patsa, I think they made the Tibetan salt, Patsa. This, I don't know how to say. From big river, then I took it from there. Then titled The Talk of Satisfying Sentient Beings. So also then, hopefully to do the vow after this. I received, I'm not sure, I don't have the complete, I did have, but didn't get to look for the complete text. I did receive all transmission from His Holiness. All transmission, also maybe the commentary, maybe after in America, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Someone gave also Daman Sutra, Devajaka Sutra, Lung, and some commentaries, all of that. Okay. Kangshi Samjaya Namla, Ninja Dembe, Rabjuna. Tenyi Ngala, Churching, Tenla, Jeba, Rabdusum. Anyone with the compassion towards the sentient beings, Rabjuna, so I think engage in the work benefiting sentient being, I think. Tenyi Ngala Chujing, or that person who is helping sentient, who has compassion towards sentient being, oh, that person is making offering to me. Oh, then Tela Jeba Rabdu Sung. You see, even that person is not doing particular making offerings, meditating to the front of Buddha statue or is a Buddha, but just having compassion to a sentient being and engaging to benefit the sentient being. Oh, that person is making offering to me. Just by that. Then cherishing my teachings. And then Jeba Rabdu Sung. So extremely cherish my teaching. I think there's some Shetans, there may be some, probably some word left, not continuing. Kodi semjen tönyi konara kuni jebala, kanshi yiji jani semjen tara ne jeba. So Buddha's holy body, it happened. All benefited for sentient beings. All of that. All for the benefit of sentient beings. Kanshi yi jangni, semjetara ne jeba, tenengala, tendengala, tota yin, so that sentient being, even with the mind, harming the sentient beings, that sentient being is doesn't depend on me. It doesn't depend on me. Doesn't depend on me, separated from me, kind of separated from me. Kange yila tsewe danyi jenda, shenra nawa junga yi, Chabar Labar Javaina, Chabar Juroma, Chabar Jumain. So what it's saying is, you know whose mind is nature of harm to others, nature of harm. And others receive harm from that sentient being. Then sometimes, making so much offering, making kasuri. Yeah, kasuri, making so many offerings to Buddha. So offerings well done. But in reality, does not become offering because that the nature of harmful nature, that sentient being nature of harm, and there others receive harm. For example, you cheat many people, animals. Whatever you cheat, then you kill, cheat, so many cheat and kill and harm, because make it difficult, no means of living, so make life so difficult, So, you see, like even you become the leader, or king, or minister, or something, run country. So you don't think of them, their happiness, and free them from suffering, problems. Don't think that, and you use them for you to get power and wealth. And you don't think their happiness at all. So only your own family, your power, over them like that, you see. And then, how much harm they receive, you don't think it. You kill, you kill. You may be some animals all the time. Then make much offering. Make extensive offering to Buddha. You see, while you're doing that, but in the reality, you see, because you are harming others. Nature harming to others, you see. So, reality, Buddha is not happy, not pleased with you. Buddha is not happy if you are making offering. So it doesn't become offering to Buddha. Doesn't please Buddha. So meaning that doesn't please Buddha, doesn't become offering. 충만남당, 충만남당, 부당, 왕주, 예시심보다 샤놈 타네, 차당, 칠당, 류놈 타네, 미, 가노, 고난, 가베, 왕, 나이, 땅와, 때. Maybe one syllable missing. There, because I gave away your wives, son, king's land, wealthy, wealthy, great king's land, flesh, blood, fat, no, not fat, fat, not fat, sorry. Fat, and body, eye. So whatever the sentiment like, only for them, whatever makes me happy, under that category, control, whatever they like, I give away. Therefore, so therefore, if you are harm to the sentient being, that is harm to me, Buddha said. If you harm the sentient being, that's the harming to me. So Buddha gave everything to sentient beings. You see, all this example. So to the sentient being, whatever they like. So then, is it to that one? If you harm, then the harming to me. Can't you tell us? Never in. Semjenala choto pena, nala choto in. So if you are benefiting sentient beings, if you are offering supreme benefit, if you are offering supreme benefit to the sentient beings, that is the best offering to me. Semjenala choto pena, nala choto in. You have to understand that. You see? So that means, you see, what with compassion, whatever you help sentient being, even small benefit, whatever, you see, whatever the compassion, whatever you have served sentient being, that's just that is a best offering to Buddha. So that's natural death from Buddha. So you see, somebody, the mother loves her daughter or son more than her own cherished thing, so precious more than her life. So then anybody prays. It's even liberty, the praise to our daughter or son. It makes the mother so happy. You see? Then somebody criticize or little harm, it makes the mother so sad, unhappy. Because the mother cherished Lord her daughter or son so much more than her life. Because of that. Then you see, give a present, you see, to the son or daughter, then it's for so happy. See? You think a present to the mother, but it's like more than that. Oh, if you use that example, then you understand why it will become the best offering to Buddha. Benefiting sentient being. Anything you do, small, oh, that becomes offering to Buddha. Buddha. Numberless Buddhas, numberless Bodhisattvas who cherish who cherish most that sentient being. You understand? Who cherish. I guess I gave an example of mother, daughters. Oh, now numberless Buddhas, numberless Bodhisattvas. They all cherish this sentient being most. So, see. So that means, even it's a little harm, more than displeases all that. It's like saying, ngala never is. Anyone harm the sentient being is harm to me, Buddha said. So you see, displease Buddha. Displease Buddha. You have to understand this. Because this is the cherished most by numberless Bodhisattvas, by numberless Buddhas, not only Shakyamuni Buddha, numberless Buddhas. Therefore, then you understand. Sentient beings, wow. You have to as I my prayer, before the reciting from the Edward as a verses short transformation, the first one done is Semjen Tamtela Yishinu Lelabi Tunjo Drubi somebody Dr. Jeva Zimbalaps. I say I recite that, but before that I say cherish. Every sentence bangs more than whole sky limitless sky filled with not diamond, not sapphire, which granted jewels, whole sky filled with jewels. More than that, cherish the sentient being. You see, I have been doing that. Yeah, so that's and that is the first verse from the end verse is done. Like that. You see, also, see, yeah. 당연히 semje tamje leishinu lelabi tonjo trube sabai. So, as sky filled with Ushiran jewels, more than that, each sentence is more precious than that. Let Hakbi turn to do with somebody. So, turn to achieving enlightenment. Say, but it's depends on the being, then you achieve higher happiness without being repelled, get a higher happiness. Then, by dependence on the being, kindness in the being, then is suffering sometimes, then we become free for something, each in Nibbana. Then instead so fall in the wrong Nibbana, then you see, then you achieve great Nibbana, full enlightenment, for sentient beings. You see, like that. Tanjo tribute somebody. So, with that thought, you can achieve this. So, with that thought, then cherish the sentient the most. Choose the jabber for practice, cherishing others are most precious. So, like that. The whole sky, as I told you, is whole sky filled with not only one vigilant jewel, no, whole sky filled with vigilant jewel, you see, it's lost, its value is lost. Can't do anything. What one sentiment can benefit you, or they nothing. You see, so by cherishing, by cherishing that, you do all the future life happiness, then ultimate happiness, liberation, then enlightenment, everything. So you see all the happiness and so that. You see, but Ujjagan drill alone cannot do that. So, one sentient being, one insect, one ant, one spider, one ant, or one worm, or one fish, or fishing worm. So precious, unbelievable precious. The sky filled with which can do nothing. Or this worm, so precious. As the ant, this smile, so precious. And then, like that. So that the first how precious sentient beings is so important teaching words. Then they would cherish most. So that's what yeah. Semjen namla neve chone ngala nuchoin so the who are kasora harm sending most harm to me. Why? Myself and the sentient beings, same happiness and suffering. So it is true that myself also living the same in happiness and suffering. So it's not saying Buddha is suffering, but you see, so if you are able to benefit a sentient being, if you are able to benefit a sentient being, they make sentient being happy, then all the Bodhisattvas happy. You see, numberless Buddhas, numberless Buddhas, all happy. So if you harmed him, then displeases. Yeah. Numberless Bodhisattvas. It is not that they're suffering, but it is displeased. Yeah. So I think a long time ago, when I was in Buddha, during the Rinpoche initiation or later, so I was thinking that, you see, you give money to the beggar, you make charity, money to the beggar, just some rupees. So you see, so I offer, as is explained in the Lamrim text, how you make offering, not just throw in the kazoo container or something, just throw like that, this beggar, so if there's time, then if I could think all my 3 times happiness from beginning history, but now future after life, all come from this person. They come from this, receive from this sentient being. So you feel how precious kinds. So then you see, so you offer with 2 hands like this. Same as you offer to Buddha, like that. So you offer like that, and then also because I offer like that, then also the beggars, not all, but some beggars also that they take the money with the 2 hands like that, because how you treat, you see, then they also feel like that. Not every beggar, but they do like that. If the beggar, so so you see, so then charity is. Of course, it's possible. Then that time, you see, empty actions, making charity empty, money empty, object who made charity is empty. So I mean, that one I don't think it is much. But of course, the best. The charity is done with our mindfulness, emptiness, but everything is empty. So in the Lojong teachings, then it become pure charity. I mean, the Buddhist motivation, at the beginning, because Buddhist motivation. I mean, though they're done with emptiness, So pure charity. Otherwise, it's like food mixed with poison. To sing semisa, food mixed with poison. Like that, see. So, by meditating in emptiness, so then become very pure. Well, I think didn't get too much the emptiness part. Yeah, that's right. Didn't get done much meditation. See, so but if possible, then to practice like this. So the infinite part hardly get done. So so you see, then naturally, numberless Bodhisattvas are pleased. You see, numberless Bodhisattvas pleased. So then I think it's also offering to numberless Bodhisattvas that may cherish to them, but also they please everybody, all the numberless Bodhisattvas cheer. So then they become offering to them. So the but we see in dedication, then you can do after having offering, all that. The strip out, you can do dedication at the end. English you don't get, English you can't get patience even during those times. Then better dedicate the merit for enlightenment, to the enlightenment first, and then you can't control your mind. But others, at the end, they did offering all that, and then dedicate to dedication. So, yeah, 언제나 버티지다 오늘 다시. 그래서. So here it says, 강시 심전 늦게 되네, 알아치더면 심전 때네, 나의 교반이다. 교화치. Anyone who is harming the sentient being, how that would wish to me with Buddha. Simply then I doing it and goes, but depending on sentient being, then you receive my guidance. But depending on sentient beings, the Buddha happened depending on sentient beings. So then you see, Buddha's guidance. And so depending on Buddha, then you collect merit. Buddha said, action tile, then you do virtue. And then that came from sentient being, you can see. Yeah, basically Buddha came from sentient being. So the whole thing came from sentient beings, the kindness of sentient beings. Sentient thala tene, ten drup, parachimbang top. Sentient thala tene, ten drup, parachimbang top. But depending on the sentient beings, you see, I succeed to complete the parameter, the 6 parameters. Parameter of charity, morality, patience, perseverance, concentration, wisdom. Path to enlightenment. Chimbato. It should also the 6 parameters, path to enlightenment. Sentient thala, ila tsamba jene dudu this. Perseverances. Mind, you see, ogun sentient being continuously with all the hardships. Sentient Bodhisattva sentient being, ila tsamba jene continuing perseverances in the mind. So the mind continuously being hardships and for sentient being. Then that way, do this and then subdue the matter of the 10 million miles. Do this. Teaching something new. Teaching something new can by Masangas. Teaching something new can by Masangim. So therefore, sentient beings who are committing mistakes, non-virtue mistakes, all those sentient beings, for the benefit for them, then I become enlightened. Teaching something new can by Masangye. Called the Ketan, Gevara Sota Gawe. Called the Ketan, Gevara Sota Gawe. Tomina. Kandi Chamda Ninja Sula Migbi Shileke. I have to check the spelling. This copied from the original text. Original text should be more correct. Sure, yeah. So, called the Gidan Kiava Sodraka Tomena. I guess from life to life, to sport, making the creatures happy. If I'm not doing that, then how my loving kindness, compassion, well then, from where it came? If it's not came from sentient being, if it's not came from by depending on sentient being, the suffering sentient being, see, then sula maybe then if it's not came from not sentient being, then from where then my loving kindness compassion came? By focusing on something, then it has come. So the loving kindness compassion, by focusing on the suffering sentient being, then it came. So that without the sentient being, where there's my loving kindness compassion, how it came? From where? Namdara gaso sula deshin. Namdara gaso sula deshin. Yudan shigayin. 수이 tundurinne ngai injigum. So anyway, the tells what I can. So anyway, the conclusion is, for a long time, for whose benefit, for a long time that I meant to compassion, for a long time, for whose purpose that I meditate on compassion. So what is the object base that I focus, to develop compassion? So I think that's the essence. And it's sort of meaning. So too much. So I myself, or ox and so forth, so in the sentient beings, I gave myself directly so many times, numberless times, to other sentient beings. But the sentient beings become vessel, container to receive my charity. Simje naso gujur tele. Simje naso gujur tele. So various sentient beings, gujurs and Advaita, suffering, various sentient beings and then suffering, and from beginningless rebirths they've been suffering. So from that, the Maya compassion increase. Called the Simje Miju. Suit on the Druvacha. called the Sentient Beings suit to do it. So, my increasing compassion is not for sentient beings, for who else? I think the essence called the Sota Kora, called the Sota Korasa, Dunga Toma Jimena. Called the Sota Kora Dunga Toma Jimena, Gyalending, Dung Yamen. 수지 다이제 겨레제 동냐면 수지 다이제 The last part I didn't understand quite. So the one before, if creatures experiencing so many sufferings in samsara, they might be that. So I didn't get quite the last one. 당이 전부 코레 genji 대화사고티 칼데 심증 가치면은 알데 수지루 the great holy being the contemplates the ornament of samsara 코레 당이 전부 코레 genji may not be samsara the great holy being anyway, make sure go. Going to police. Correct, Jen. Didn't get understand that. Called the Semjan Gachimena, all the switch to. If my achieving enlightenment, I mean the being great, holy being, all that. This is achieved, this happened, this is achieved to make the sentient beings happy. To make the sentient beings happy. Otherwise, for whom are bear all these hardships? Buddha bear hardships for three countless great eons. Buddha bear hardships three counts great eons to collect merit wisdom, merit virtue. Then he achieved the Dharmakaya, Rupakaya. Ngai temba chisi rohadina samnawa tezi shenla chopen dashi never chi. The my teaching appear clear for the sentient beings, for the tongues of migratory beings, as long as they exist. So until it exists, this is shala chakwan, then benefit best to other sentient beings. That's it, never just. So I abide in equanimity once with others. Ngai simjen tuntu ramnyam jowa mejo. Ngai simjen tuntu ramnyam jeme jonam lasa. for the benefit of sentient beings, Ramnyam Kyame, numberless. Didn't get because I got clients and that. Jabra Chebi Ludi Seji Surgeon Ningboman. So I think the sentence also not completed. There's more, I think, in there. There's also the word is missing. So Jabra Ludi, this body, the guiding sentient beings, even sage surgeons, even take care with food, but it has no essence. So Ningboman is no purpose, no essence. So if you don't help, if you don't use the body to help the sentient being, then even you take out the body by eating food, it's no essence, no purpose. But there's more. There's more words. Buddha said that I achieved the Dhammakaya, for sentient beings, just only for the sentient beings. Then, you see, from Dhammakaya to be able to benefit for other sentient beings, then manifest into Rupakaya, holy body of form. So Samadhika aspect, Nimanaka aspect, so then Rupakaya, then manifest. That's only to benefit the sentient beings, then manifest Rupakaya. So those then of course you see impure sentient, that's pure, whose mind is pure, and so the impure mind, sentient beings who has the impure mind, then sentient beings who has the impure mind, then you manifest impure form, then do the work of sentient beings. Like that, you see. Because of that. That's with the total freedom, you see. So, we say enlightened, so the for impure mind, sentient beings, then manifest impure form, having mistakes and having delusion, having mistaken action like that. You see, by manifesting impure form, then guides them. But the work sentiment. So there are more words, but it's not there. So I think maybe okay. So. Yeah, then yeah, maybe there's more, but I think there's more quotations for good. I think the same. then So I have received the Bodhisattva vow. The elaborate one, I think. His Holiness did prostration, the four sides, and that and throwing flowers, and so the elaborate one. So I had the text, but didn't find the text. That one. So here there's shorter than that. So I do with that, first and then the wishing thought. Entering thought, to send the Muslim wishing thought, taking that through ceremony first, then second, entering taking entering vow, engaging or entering mind, the vow, or the vow, so Juksen. Like that, you see. So, so here the conclusion is taking the wishing vow and the entering vow. Sorry. The cause of not degenerating the bodhicitta in this life, generating bodhicitta in this life. So, not degenerating, to increase the bodhicitta, say, by remembering the benefits. But remember the benefits of Bodhicitta. Think of the benefits of Bodhicitta, then increasing. That first. Then next, second one, and then three times a day and night, generating Bodhicitta. Third. The 3 times a day and the 3 times a night, generating Bodhicitta. So totally 3 like that. So then the cause to not Bodhicitta in other lives. Jewish, the Jews, in other lifetimes. So with that, then you have to abandon, you have to take, you have to take 4 white dharma, and then you have to abandon 4 black dharma. So the 4 black dharma, what are they? They're cheating the guru by telling a lie, cheating the guru, and upset when others practice virtue. Why upset? Because you are so lazy, you are so distracted. You are so distracted, Edward Dharma, the attachment, the attachment, grasping the pleasure of this life. So then you unable to practice. So when other people practice, you feel sad. I did mention the example a few times in Sydney many years ago. So I'm not going to mention the name of the student in Sydney. So we're staying on the student house. So the time the Ishkandu was trying to finish 1,000 water bowl preliminary practice. So when there's a little bit time, just some minutes, little bit time, then she make water offering. I think maybe 7 water offering, something like that, on the table on try to finish the 1,000 water bowl. So she was as there's some minutes free, then she used to put the bowls. And then, it's because the other student don't do the practice, and I think don't do the practice, and even the thought of practice is not coming. I think not coming. Two mind is too occupied by the eternal dharma, the attachment, the pleasure of this life. So even the thought of practice come. So he shouted to his country. He shouted that you think don't do it like that. So anyway, so like that. Upset when somebody practices virtue. Okay? So, Changsamla Chidangi Minyemba Jaba. Changsamla Chidangi Minyemba Jaba. Then you see, Bodhisattva, you are with the anger to the Bodhisattva, then talking Minyemba uninteresting things. There are Toje who practice, who follow Toje, so they're, different people. Different people. Yes, Western. Within the West, some Tibetans or Western people, and that follow Toje. Then you see. So usually there is angry to His Holiness. Another example. I mean, this I'm putting another kind of common example. Another example, angry to His Holiness, then criticizing to His Holiness. Example that. So I mean, there are young people from mainland China paid by Chinese government, or the sort of like that. They don't know anything but it's just to shout. But there's some Tibetans or different, mostly Western, and so like that different. So, angry to His Holiness and criticizing. You see, so like that. Just one example. So you see, well, as I repeated a few times, the non-Bodhisattva angry to a Bodhisattva 1 second, then you destroy 1,000 eons of good karma you collected by making charity and making offering. So 1,000 eons good karma, the merit, or the rising anger to a Bodhisattva 1 second, then destroy the 1,000 eons of merit you will be charity to the sentient beings and the better offering to the Buddhas of then, or destroyed completely. Destroyed completely. So that's so harmful to themselves, to the people themselves. Unbelievable. For 1,000 eons, and then you have to be in the hell realm, experience heavy suffering, 1,000 eons. And then 1,000 eons, your realization that you're going to generate tomorrow or this week or this month or this year, however it get postponed 1,000 years, 1,000 eons, 1,000, not year, eons get postponed. 3 mistakes. So if you get angry, there are 3 mistakes. So all of this happens. Realization is put off of 1,000 eons. Then there's, of course, after that, there's Buddha. Of course, you see, then there's Buddha. Of course, then there's the Kubik, sorry. Can be 100,000, I'm not sure, according to Bodhisattva, or since ever said. So the can be 100,000, I'm not sure. Then after that, Guru. After that, the Guru. So I don't know, can be 1,000,000 eons, or I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. Myself didn't see it. This is on the basis of what Shantideva said in the Buddha chapter. All of that. So, criticizing with anger to Bodhisattva, criticizing and expressing uninteresting things. Then Lhasa mind be you. Lhasa mind be you said, then you see, not a special attitude, and your due. Yo is cheating others. You is hiding one's mistakes. You is hiding one's mistakes, and then you are cheating others. So 4 black dharma. So abandon that. And then 4 white dharma to practice. What's that? What is that? Is Tangbor never. Mind being straight. Then second one, Sheshin the Zimbabwe. As knowingly, I don't know whether that's such an English word, knowingly, and the abandoned ten life. So unknowingly can happen, but knowingly, you see, the Sheshindu, then Zumbangwa, it's knowing telling this way, it becomes telling lie. So by knowing, then you abandon telling lie. Something you do meba, so no cunning, no cunning, no cheating for something. 장생을 어떻게 두시, there's a 4 white dharma, but there's one extra. 장생을 어떻게 두시, 전이 영을 못 잡아. So Bodhisattvas you regard as you respect as Buddha. 장생을 어떻게 두시 잡아. There are in the text not very common, but there are texts to look at sentiments of Buddha. To look at the sentiments of Buddha, your guru, or look at the sentiments of Buddha. So that's not very common, but that's common. So anyway, 장sam라 때문에 듯이 you look at Bodhisattva, like Chaitanya Buddha, you regard, then you respect, you praise, and you respect, you praise. That. Rangi member Chavi Simjanam Dochang Dindu. Oh, that this is the last one, 4th. Rangi member Chavi Simjanam Dochang Dindu. You see, Rangi member Chavi Simjanam. You see, sentient beings, sentient beings who are dependent to you, sentient beings who are dependent to you, guidance in Dharma, guidance in Dharma, who are dependent to you. You see, members of Samjana, sentient beings whom you need to ripen their minds. You see. So those sentient beings, you help them. So you help them to bring to enlightenment, to bring to Buddhahood. yes. So that you see, because you have responsibility, so so you let them to follow, let them to follow Buddhahood when they to achieve that. So of course, generally, but yes, of course, but there. Well, I told one story. So you see, I think I don't know which Arhat. Maybe it is a mango. I don't know which Arhat. I'm not sure. Mango Jibu. It is mango Jibu. I'm not sure. So mango Jibu. This place, if he comes to give teaching for these people, then they will achieve arhatship. They will achieve arhatship, you see. So what happened was, before Mangaljibu came, but I don't remember the name, so I just guess maybe Mangaljibu. So before he came, Mandushri came. Before he came to teach for those who are objectively subdued, the group of students. So before Mangaljibu came, if he came, then give teaching, they would become achieve arhatship. But before that, Mandushri came. Before that, Mandushri came, and he introduced Mahayana teaching. He introduced Mahayana teaching, and the people didn't understand. He revealed Mahayana teaching, enlightenment, all that. The Buddhahood, but you see, it didn't fit to them. It didn't fit to the disciples. It didn't fit, so they all got heresy to Mahayana teaching. They didn't fit, so they all got heresy. So then that means to be born in that makes it born in the hell. So then Mangaljibu, I think maybe Kunga or Ananda or Mangaljibu told Buddha this is what happened. So if Mangaljibu came, then everybody will become Arhat. But because Mandushri came between, that, I think it was Mahayana teaching, they all got, didn't fit them, and they got heresy. Then that meant them to be born in hell. So as Buddha said, actually, Mandushri is all wise, very wise. Because you see, now they get a heresy, and they get born in hell, then, you see, after that, they get born a human being again, and because purity imprint, positive imprint, mind and teaching, heard mind and teaching, positive imprint. So then I can able to practice, able to receive mind and teaching, able to practice mind and teaching, because you heard in the past. So then like that gradually, then they achieve enlightenment. So then you see, Mangaljipu came, gave teaching, they all become arhata. You see, the arhatas will be in that raw nirvana. They will be there for eons. They will be there for eons. Unbelievable amount of time. Then after so many years, then Buddha sent light. There's maybe a verse of teachings, but I don't remember. Buddha said this. Then they pursued, because time has been rapid. Karma, time has been rapid. So then Buddha revealed teaching. Then they send light. Then they enter the mind, the path. So after so many years, so Buddha said, Mandishiri is more skillful. You see? So they enter mind, the path, while the Arhata being so many eons in the Lord Nirvana. You understand? It is the liberation palm in your hands. Just mentioned that. So I mentioned here. So I mentioned here. So I mentioned here. So just on, but you used to mention this. I can add the Kasuri. You see, even you take a high Tantra initiation, or even you couldn't keep the Kasuri, Samaya vows. You received the initiation, all that. But because you could not keep the Samaya vows and the Tantric vows, then get born in the lower realm. So then because you heard, it was positive imprint left and past. So then after that, you get born a human being again. Then you hear the Tantra teachings. So Tantra teachings, and then then you are able to achieve the realization, Tantra path, then achieve enlightenment. So you see, but without taking Tantra at all, and then you see, without taking Tantra, without taking Bodhisattva, just then you achieve lesbical path. Lesbical path, you see, then you achieve nirvana, Lord Nirvana, then you abide so many eons. So many eons, the world is abiding in so many eons in nirvana, and then this person who received the mind, they will receive initiation, and then could not keep the vows, and then could not keep the vows, didn't get purified, didn't get to purify, restore. You see, I mean, as I mentioned the other day, I mean, self-initiation, one of the practices to purify water. You broke, then you revive, restore again. So many practices, many services, you take initiation again. You see, so it didn't get done. So born the hell, Lord. Then because first imprint receive initiation before the teachings and then immediately the teaching again, so then able to practice kazuri, then follow the path. Then achieve enlightenment. While that arahata still so many eons in the Lord Nirvana. So many eons. If you saw but you say, you said that even you are in the second initiation and you can't keep the vows and then like that you receive a born Lord realm, then you achieve again you achieve enlightenment, all that thing. But who never practice that, who never take initiation and kachuri, not even Bodhisattva, then not follow mind, but all the lesser big part, all the about so even other one enlightened, this one still never and nothing is going to benefit others. So kachuri and the lesser part and the nirvana for some eons. That just don't reduce to that. Yeah, so that's okay. So I stop here. So next one we do. So I'll break here. Next one. So if we don't die between that. If anyone didn't die between that, then we do again. For the next session, okay? Thank you. Yeah. The wishing power and the interim power Buddha. Okay? So I think this is not complete. I've got some, but not the Nagarjuna the satisfying the sentient being. Not I do have the text, but this time I didn't look, didn't find, didn't look. Okay. Dage jinye save gewa de tendan doa gola kambanda jebara jizo zanda bai teme nimberin sa chi sho manda da ra le je nyen de jemba de sanje sin do mi de bu ai je nanda je Ngajele jota deba danglosan tembe dhamesa Dhamase tato tenjuru Ye danguru kamyayandaya due to all the past, present, future merits, collective theta merits, collective numberless sentiment, numberless Buddhas, there which exists the mere name, Metta Ayu exists the mere name, achieved the Buddhahood which exists the mere name, lead all the sentient beings who exist the mere name, to that Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. By myself alone, who lead to that, and by myself alone, who exists in the mere name. Thank you. Yeah.
So we'll start again at 7:30, just do our normal session and see what happens. Thanks.